tua male au nanga mo tau sa mo service station nei tona I matu. Matau te utuina lo ta vale, ma le tele onisi o matu au nanga ese ese. Ai le ngata foi le, matau te sia ke ina fo I lo ta vale. Siapa lah yang voice wow mau lah ucapan. Apa itu yang baik pak ulusa? Awalnya telepon, matu tu siapa lah yang punya mau lah ucapan. Mulu no posilah dia. Mua tapi lah ucapan lepas itu. Mua tapi lah telefon ni time itu ini lah ucapan. Malah bayang mulu. Mana tua fu? Matua I fasa ina lo tau maftapa ai no fuanga fa pe. Ota Samoa. Ore mota mo Samoa. Mato te fia au na pe mo o Samoa. Aftaila fia mai. We'll see you again. God bless.
Voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight into Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
Ole si tulanga pitusili ole tau. Ole la fo me ole pa tala oloa. Ona fa ngale fa tau I oloa e au nga mo ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ele sa so fu tau ele sia sa.
Ni fia foi sa we mo mawina ni foi au nang fo ala mai le talo for voucher. Ila wana fa tau ma me te mga oi. Ile voucher.
Sai mo le talo pa voucher. O mo ele a posicio se o fine. So se para loa fa ngo fie. A me se le fer wa I ma le telefoni. Tai mi uma. Ai lo la fo merkes ona ino do tamao re ainga.
Pa te tu la vale tal pa voucher mo le foi au nang fo pa tai. Ma lu la le tam pai.
Pa tai talo pa voucher. Teki talo pa voucher.
Talofa everyone, malole so for mo malangi e mama, and a warm Pacific greetings to all of our wonderful viewers who have tuned in today for your Tuesday BluTable Talanoa with Pea and Claudia. Look, we hope everyone is doing well, and before we get into the gist of things, we would like to say a massive thank you so much to our wonderful sponsors who continue to show genuine love and support for our team here on Blue TV. Of course, also injecting that same love and energetic alofa back to Samoa and to our families is the beautiful whālute of Pacific 40, who has never failed to show Claudia, myself, and the Blue TV team that love. So if you need to send that love back to Samoa, send it with Talofa voucher, Pacific 40. And of course, Malta or Samoa, if you are driving around in Samoa and you need to stop for a moment, the friendly team at Malta or Samoa, we will guarantee the best service in Samoa. But look, there's so many of them to thank. The Pacific Business Hub, Seki Works, and there's just so many. Blue Wave, a massive thank you. But Claudia, look, it's New Zealand Fashion Week, and we've just realized that we are rocking the off-shoulder look today for New Zealand Fashion Week. Although we are in lockdown in Auckland, New Zealand, we would love to acknowledge all of our fashion designers who are probably feeling a little bit bummed, but don't worry, here at Blue TV, we are making sure that we acknowledge all of these events that have been postponed due to our lockdown. But how are you today?
I am fantastic. Thank you so much. And no, we did not plan to both wear off-the-shoulder looks, but we did. So, great minds do think alike. But I have very, very extremely exciting news. So Blue TV have a massive announcement, and we're so honored to be able to make that announcement first on our BluTable podcast today. So as of today, Blue TV will now be available on Spotify and iTunes. Now that's a huge deal, guys. So I'm just going to say a big round of applause to the whole entire team at Blue TV and to the team that have been working endless hours in the background to achieve this huge milestone for us.
Yeah, it's a massive milestone that we do get to celebrate here as a team, but not forgetting our ainga, our families and our friends who continue to show the support by tuning in. For those who are new and are trying to be familiar with this new channel, it is a global channel, so it is extremely a massive thing for our team here on Blue TV. Not forgetting the amazing hearts who have supported us, which is our sponsors, the businesses, and not forgetting Tui as well, ET Live, who has allowed us to share our show on his platform. So a massive shout out to everyone who has showed love and support.
Yes, and before I give our daily COVID-19 updates, I just want to say a huge mention to our friends and our families that have unfortunately been hit by the floodings out in West Auckland. Now, we're going to show two videos that were sent to me by some of my friends. And these are videos from last night. So producer Lemo, if you could please play these videos. Now, it's so heartbreaking seeing these videos. My friends that live out in that area, they've reported that in some areas the water has reached to 2 meters high. One of my friend's neighbors, the neighbor's dad actually had to get a jet ski and rescue the kids from the second story of one home because the water was just too high. Animals have been caught in the water. A lot of people have been going out to these animals, especially horses, in their kayaks and their jet skis, trying to get them into their homes. What's even scarier yet is that New World was also affected and closed down. So a lot of these families out there are currently, with homes that have been flooded. They have no access to supermarkets close by. So guys, for anyone that has friends and family out in the Kumeu area, out in West Auckland, please message them, see if they're doing okay. The government has said that the evacuation process trumps the alert level 4 lockdown rules. So everyone that's out there, please stay safe. I know that you can head over to the Kumeu Rugby Club. That is currently open to the public and it's offering a place to stay. So everyone, please keep in mind all our friends and family that have been affected by the floodings. It's just unfortunate that this is happening, especially now that we are in lockdown.
It is getting footage that's come through from your friend there. So look, there are more information that's available online. So if you do need to seek some kind of assistance, I know that the government will have the information available, and there are various online organizations here in Auckland that can assist our aingas there in the West Auckland region of Kimu. So yeah, it's a really sad time for our families here in Auckland. I know I cannot stress enough that there are assistance out there. You just need to reach out, and we will be able to direct you there as well. Don't forget the Pacific Business Hub also daily send through updates on their page as well. But it's Father's Day. When is Father's Day?
Is it Tuesday? is it Thursday? Wait, it's Sunday.
Sunday, that's right. Father's Day Sunday, this Sunday. Look, the Blue TV team know exactly how everyone's feeling, and we don't want everyone to be moping around for Father's Day. So we thought that we will spice things up again here as a Blue TV platform, and we decided to run a hard and fast competition for our amazing dads out there. Yes, we know that it's in lockdown at the moment, but we've got the details up here. So if you're looking at winning a special prize for your dad, the love of your life, send your videos through. We've already posted and we've pinned up the competition details there on our Facebook page, Blue TV. So it's simple. Send us the best video of dad, what you are doing during your lockdown. I think it's safe to say that the funny videos will probably get the most reactions. So send through your video on the comment field. All the instructions are there, and you get to win a first prize is $100, which is sponsored by JP Ngalumalimana Sulu Anai. So thank you so much to the wonderful Ngalumalimana Sulu Anai for sponsoring the $100 voucher cash prize that's going to go along with one of a hoodie, one of a t-shirt, one ulalole from Aroma Creation, and an 18-pack of Corona beverage. Yes, it is Corona.
The reason why it's Corona.
Yes, we thought that we would throw in there that Corona. So that prize pack is sponsored by the awesome team there at Vaitoro Celebration. So thank you to our two sponsors for that first prize. And we haven't forgotten that there's always a second prize here on Blue TV. So the second prize winner gets 2 Aloha shirts sponsored by the awesome team there at Thanksgiving Creations. Please head over to their Facebook pages, hit like, and support our local businesses. But that's it. It's simple. Send your video clip in the comment field, and the person with the most likes and the reaction, we will announce the winner next week on Monday. We thought we'll give you another extra 2 days to send in your videos. What do you think, Claudia?
You know, for like, all I gotta do is like take a video of my dad being funny, I don't know, mowing the lawn, cooking dinner, cleaning, anything funny. Maybe he's doing his lame dad joke, I don't know. All I gotta do is take a video of that, go to the Blue TV Facebook page, find the post that comment, post a video in that comment, and then I go into the draw to win $100 plus all these goodies. That sounds like a good deal to me.
I think it's perfect. If you've got any ideas on how, what's a funny video, comment them below. We will be posting daily as well on our show and also on the boys show, which is How Talana with Lorenzo, and also Asiasa's show. A few videos that we will be showing on this show as well.
Awesome. Now, before we head into a break, I'm going to do a very quick COVID-19 update. So we have had the first death linked to the Pfizer vaccine. The lady that passed away, we send our most sincere and deepest condolences to her family and her friends. She developed a side effect that experts say is very, very rare. And therefore, unfortunately, sadly, she passed away. A new COVID variant has been identified here in New Zealand. it has been said that it is a lot more dangerous than the Delta strain. So please, everyone, remember alert level 4 lockdown rules. Stay home and stay in your bubble. Now, there are 562 community cases in the country, 547 in Auckland and 15 in Wellington. 5 of the 37 people in hospital are in a stable condition in ICU, and Auckland will stay at alert level 4 until the 14th of September. Northland will most likely join the rest of the country at alert level 3 from 11:59 p.m. on Thursday, and all New Zealand south of Auckland will move to level 3 from 11:59 p.m. tonight. So that is my COVID-19 update.
Thank you so much, Claudia. And again, if you do need further updates, you can check out our brother Lorenzo's show with the Health Talanoa, and he'll bring you the latest there on his show as well later this afternoon. Otherwise, let's go into a break. Let's bring on the online paradise experience there in Samoa, who's joining us right after the break, the awesome Sonny Rivers, to talk a little bit about the Te Wila Festival.
Telephone voucher is one of the most convenient ways that I'm finding now to do my shopping here at Farmer Joe, and my sister just sent through the voucher on my cell phone, and I just come straight here to Farmer Joe to do my shopping.
O le si tūlanga pitusili o le tāu. O le lafo me o le pepa tala o loa. O na whaanga le whaatau i o loa e au ngā mo le ainga.
I think it's really convenient for families overseas if they don't know how to help their families here. Then this is the perfect way.
Mai ai le sa sunga fua tau e le sia sa.
Le fia foi sa we mo mawina le foi au nang fo e ala mai le tala for voucher. Ila wana whaatau ma me te mga oi ile voucher.
Tai mo le tala for voucher. Ua maua le apasusi o sewa fine. So se paro loa whai ngō pie. A me se le te wherua i mana o telefoni. Tai mi uma. Ai lo le lafo me le cash. O na inu e lor tamā o le ainga.
Whapea tu lava le tala for voucher mo le foi au nang fo whaatai. Ma lua lava le tamu whai.
Tai tala for voucher. Teki tala for voucher.
Palapa, everyone. Welcome back, everyone. If you tuned into our podcast last Tuesday, we had the amazing Sonny Rivers from Samoa Tourism Authority join us, and he is back again today. So, it's safe to say that we did not scare you away, Sonny.
Oh no, it's just like I said, I was just singing a song while I was just singing and waiting.
It's so good to see you again. How are you today?
I am good, thank you. It's unfortunate that we're still in level 4, but what can I say? It has to be done.
Yeah. It does, for the better of the wider good. But it is pretty exciting in Samoa at the moment because a certain festival has just started, hasn't it?
Yes, of course. That is the annual Te Wila festival, and we had it started on Sunday. So it's currently underway. Although it's a much scaled down version compared to previous years. Of course, it's due to the current situation with the COVID.
Now, as someone like myself who has yet to experience the Te Wila festival, and I've just found out that Pea hasn't been to one either, so I think she is also an honorary Samoan now too. I think she's been degraded. But Sonny, could you please tell me what the festival is all about and what we can expect?
So first off, the Te Wila festival, it's named after Samoa's national flower, which is the Te Wila. It's I believe the English name for it is red ginger, And it's when Samoa actually becomes the cultural hub of the South Pacific, and visitors get to experience an incredible amount of Samoan's traditions. I mean, we're putting up choral exhibitions, traditional sporting tournaments. We've got traditional showcases of your traditional tattooing, carving, all other cultural activities. And of course, we do have a couple of contemporary variety shows. And there's also food stalls in the town area where all this is happening. And I guess one of the biggest events, that used to be a highlight of the Te Wila Festival in the days is the Fautasi race, which, unfortunately can't be done this year.
I love that. And because Claudia has exposed me on live, look, it is. I have never experienced a Te Wila festival, but and I have watched footage of it, growing up here in New Zealand. But what is your fondest memory of the Te Wila festival? Because unfortunately, we won't be able to experience that heartfelt, moments and capture it. So can you share with us, Sonny from Mole Lava, what is your fondest memory of the Te Wila Festival?
I'd probably say it would be the Fautasi race. I say this because growing up in Samoa, this is when we would actually wake up. This is how we really look forward to these events, is because sometimes you have to wake up as early as 3 a.m. just to catch a bus to try and be in town for the actual start of the Fautasi race, which is that's the longboat races, and it's a pretty massive event, and everyone looks forward to it. So sometimes the buses, we couldn't get on some of the buses because they're usually overcrowded, and we would end up hitchhiking on the road just to try and get ourselves into town. Sometimes if we miss the start, we have to get to the ending, and the ending is right where the beginning of just when you're entering the city, just in front of the Aggie Gray's hotel.
You know what? I love that, Sonny, and I've never actually seen that being captured during all of the videos that we've seen. I think what comes to mind when a Te Wila Festival is mentioned are 3 names, and it's 3 names that I'm a New Zealand-born Samoan, but the 3 names that are very, I'm familiar with is Cindy of Samoa, Petelo and Sumeo. Those are the 3 names. Can we expect the same level of enthusiasm from, that these names bring to the festival this year?
Definitely. I mean, these individuals are legends of the entertainment industry in Samoa, I should say. I mean, thankfully, we still have Cindy of Samoa. I understand she is currently in Samoa, and she's been involved in a number of entertainment, especially at the, I understand it is the Taumesina Island Resort. They do a lot of live feeds during the week, and some of those events they hold during the weekend. That's where Cindy of Samoa is featured. But she's a mainstay of the entertainment industry here as well. I believe she's also performing at Sky City. So to have someone like Cindy in Samoa at this stage, I'm pretty sure she's heavily involved with the Te Wila Festival. And then, of course, we've got Petelo and Sumeo. It's sad that Sumeo had unfortunately passed on, but we still have Petelo, they are right at the twilight stages of their careers. This is for Petelo, and of course we do have up and coming, and of course our well-known Samoan entertainers. Teams like Laughing Samoans, and of course Tofinga, the one Tofinga. Unfortunately, we would have been able to bring all these acts into Samoa, along with a couple of well-known New Zealand with Samoan connection bands and performers. But it's unfortunate that due to the border closures and the current situation, we are not able to bring in everyone that we would have loved to. And of course, it's the way it is now, that the Te Wila Festival most of it has been done and screened online.
Now, Sonny, you have mentioned that the Te Wila Festival has been affected due to the borders being closed. How much has it been affected? And can we still expect the same level of vibrancy and joy that the previous festivals have been able to experience?
Thanks, Claudia. At this stage, it's I think it's kind of a 50-50 kind of setting, whereas half of the activities are being done actually in town, whereas the other half is being broadcasted online. And some of these broadcasts are actually replays from past Te Wila festivals, because obviously we can't have all these large gatherings in Apia because of the pandemic. But I do understand there's activities such as the waterfront night markets that will be taking place later this week. And we just had the choral exhibition that was the the opening event of the Te Wila Festival, and that was not broadcasted live, but the replays of past exhibitions was brought to you live on our Facebook page on Sunday. And of course, there's some other sporting activities that I understand are to take place later this week. And yeah, other than that, it's just basically a very, very limited Te Wila festival.
Yes. Now, where can our viewers watch the festival online? On which Facebook page?
I would encourage everyone to keep an eye out on our Samoa Tourism Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Samoa Tourism Authority, one word.
Awesome. That sounds amazing. I think I'm actually going to go onto the Facebook page and have a little cheeky look, because I haven't been to one before. And hopefully next year I'll be able to visit one myself in person. And Pea, I'll be taking you with me, because you also need to experience it in person.
Yeah, why not?
I haven't experienced it actually. I have, like I mentioned before, I travel to Samoa, I think probably 3 to 4 times a year, but prior to lockdown, and I always managed to miss the Te Wila Festival, and I think it's because of the price hike and the airfares, maybe. But otherwise, I've yet to experience it. But I think if I've seen the video footage that's been taken as I was growing up, and I was so engaged with that footage that I'm sure that the Samoa Tourism Authority team will be able to bring that same footage that was captured back in the day through on their Facebook page. So I'm actually looking forward to checking it out as well, available on the Facebook page there for Samoa Tourism. But you've also got some exciting news as well for Samoa Tourism. Tafaonga series, which is season 2 trailer, has been released. Let's have a little talanoa about that. Before we do head into that talanoa, we'll show the video, because I'm actually quite excited about this. Obviously the boys, Sefo and Hugh, they're all over Samoa Tourism, taking us on that paradise experience. But producer Lemo will show us the footage now. Thank you, Lemo.
Let's go.
From the team that brought you Kuka Season 2.
Young Sefa, baby.
They're back. Bigger, better, and a little heavier.
That's right, those 2 bad boys in the front, they're pretty dangerous.
Oh man, that's so heavy. With all new adventures across beautiful Samoa in Tafaonga Season 2.
Come on. Are you sure that's your ball?
Join Huey and young Sefa as they take you off the beaten track, explore the bluest oceans, traverse scenic hideaways. It's paradise in our backyard, and the boys have come out to play. Season 2 of Tafaonga.
The sun is right there.
Experience our beautiful Samoa.
Let's go.
From the team that brought you Kuka Season 2.
Young Sefa, baby.
They're back. Bigger, better, and a little heavier.
That's right, those 2 bad boys in the front, they're pretty dangerous.
Oh man, that's so heavy. With all new adventures across beautiful Samoa in Tafaonga Season 2.
Come on. Are you sure that's your ball?
Join Huey and young Sefa as they take you off the beaten track. Explore the bluest oceans, traverse scenic hideaways. It's paradise in our backyard, and the boys have come out to play. Season 2 of Tafaonga.
The sun is right there.
Experience our beautiful Samoa.
Man.
There is, my heart breaks just watching. I envy the boys that they are able to, paradise. And I think that's probably why I keep sending these talofa vouchers back home, because I just want them to really enjoy, living, fulfilling that life that I cannot currently here in New Zealand.
I just really, really want to visit Samoa, because the more I get to know about the culture, the more I get to know about the people and the food, and I see all these photos. I'm like, can the borders please just open so I can go?
Yeah, look, I know. I sit here and I look at Sonny and I'm like, Sonny, what are you doing here in New Zealand when you've left paradise to help our beautiful island of Samoa. I'll let you get into it though, Claudia, with your questions, because I know you've got a few questions for Sonny.
Sonny, I'm just really excited for you to tell us a little bit about the series.
So the series is that's season 2, the original seasons. The season was filmed and went live on YouTube last year. This was all born out of once we got into lockdown and everything came to a halt and people couldn't travel. So we thought that hey, why don't we go out there and while people are unable to travel at this stage, why don't we go out and do and film all these attraction sites, the things that they would have experienced had the borders open. But and that's where we came up with the idea of filming and going out as if you're a tourist and visit all these attraction sites that I mean, to tell you the truth, a lot of even our people in Samoa, a lot of them haven't been to most of these attraction sites, both in Upolu and Savai. I know this from experience because I grew up in, like I said, I grew up in Samoa, and I only managed to go out and be able to see all these locations and these points of interest when I started work with Samoa Tourism, and it's a really, really great experience, and that's why these guys went out there and started filming and bringing all these experiences to YouTube to enable people to see what they would experience at when they go to Samoa, and also the main objective behind it is to keep the travel dream alive and keep people thinking about Samoa, and we just can't wait to have the borders open so that we could all go there and take it as like what these guys have been doing.
Oh, the travel dream is definitely alive, Sonny. I'm going to tell you that. And if there's a season 3 filmed next year and the borders are open and you need guest hosts, Pea and I can definitely join them. So I'm just going to put that out there. That could work. I mean, Limo and myself could be the camera crew and the sound crew, or perhaps Limo would be the camera.
Yeah, look, I definitely agree with Claudia. The way the boys have captured, all aspects of Samoa. I mean, like Sonny mentioned, New Zealand-born Samoa, and I've traveled to Samoa so many times, and I miss these certain locations that the boys have been able to take us on that tour of the beautiful paradise, the beautiful Samoa. So thank you so much for that awesome initiative. To yourself, Sonny, and to the Samoa Tourism Authority team, because that's awesome. I'm just
blown away. Sonny, are there any exclusive insights that you can share with us on what we can expect from season 2?
I've got an idea of what the boys and the team are going to showcase. I think there's the focus now, because we've already done a lot of the attraction sites and the points of interest in season 1. So season 2 will kind of have a different angle, and they will be focusing a lot more on activities that people can do For example, fishing, snorkeling, scuba diving. We've also got golf, I understand, and surfing lined up, and as well as visits to plantations, and having that experience as a local Samoan farmer. And then we've got, I think one of the highlights later on would be a showcase of that Pulimanlei ancient star mount, which is located towards the southwest of the island of Savai'i. So yeah, these will be popping up later on as we head into towards the end of the year. So yeah, keep an eye out on our YouTube channel, youtube.com.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So which YouTube channel can we watch these series on?
Yeah, it's youtube.com /Samoa Tourism.
Perfect. Okay, everyone keep an eye out on that, because Ben and I will definitely be watching that with our popcorn and possibly our tissues, because we can't be there right now.
No, definitely. Look, I'm missing Samoa so much. So I love that there's a series out there. And who better to do it but the awesome team there at Samoa Tourism Authority. But look, Sonny, I know that there's a lot more that's upcoming events that are happening. I mean, White Sunday is probably next on the list. Loko Kameki, something that we all celebrate here in New Zealand, in Samoa, and globally. Sonny, with this upcoming Sunday, White Sunday, how important is this to our Samoan community and culture?
White Sunday is it's known as Lotu Tamaiti in Samoa, or Leasu Sapai Pae, or Children's Sunday. You can know that in other names, but it's specifically for kids. So this is where parents and communities celebrate childhood. And this is done by hosting special programs during church services, which include scripture recitations, biblical story reenactments, or gospel skits, and also creative gospel performances that that kids and children could put up for their parents, and in return the parents would reward them with a lot of gifts. And this is something that every kid looks forward to during the year.
Amazing.
Yeah, I was just laughing because I was just sorry, Claudia. I'm just going to go back to the rewarding part, and I think that's probably the biggest highlight for our children. Every year they get new. They get new everything. And I just wanted to quickly plug in for our families around the globe. You can help our families in Samoa by purchasing a talofa voucher. Head over to Pacific 40 and you can purchase a talofa voucher to reward our children in Samoa with it's just so natural for us to give them. And I'm telling you, Claudia, if you celebrated White Sunday with us, you get the best of the best for this one Sunday, and
I am adding that to the list, because I do remember when I was working in retail, you knew when White Sunday was coming up, because all these moms and they'll come and they'll just buy all these beautiful white dresses and accessories and new everything. Like White Sunday was a promotion on our calendar every single year when I was working in retail. It's huge.
It is. It's a massive event, and I know it's just as big there in Samoa as well.
And Sonny, have you noticed any differences? Because it is celebrated globally in New Zealand and in Samoa, but have you noticed any differences with how it's celebrated here in New Zealand and how it's celebrated in Samoa?
I would probably say for us, personally, this is from my personal experience growing up in Samoa. I would say it's Christmas in October. You have that saying here, sometimes Christmas in July. I love it. But it's Christmas in October for the kids. I mean, you get to look forward. This takes a month for children to look forward to, because I usually in September, once September starts, every local church in the villages throughout Samoa would start on practicing all these performances and all these recitations, and that's sort of a build up, building up the hype towards the main event. And when the day comes, everything is all white. I can literally say that you everything you wear is white. Even on your way to church, you see the rocks lined up on the side of the road. They all turn white.
Yeah.
And everyone in the
Amazing.
village, everyone in the village participates. And things such as, on the especially the Saturday before the actual Sunday where the event takes place, there's a lot of preparations going on. I remember growing up, we would hike up to the mountains in the bushes, getting all these floral arrangements prepared to decorate the churches, and sometimes we go out to and borrow flowers from our neighbors. Hey, can we borrow your bua, the frangipani flowers to use this to weave these garlands that would use for decoration in the churches. So it's a very special kind of experience. But I would say the difference between having it in Samoa and having it overseas is the actual environment that it takes place in. Because here you jump in your car, go to your church hall and do the practices there and all that. But over in Samoa, people walk to the church, on the way to the church, they would practice on the way, and people would laugh at you saying, what's this guy doing on walking and talking to himself and all these kind of different actions, but they're actually just practicing whilst walking to the church hall to do the practices. And I guess that's the main difference, is having it in Samoa is you're actually in Samoa within that kind of environment, where I see it's a more kind of a modernized contemporary environment.
I didn't want to actually bring this up, but I think as well as in New Zealand, growing up doing White Sunday, a lot of people have different experiences. But Claudia, for yourself who doesn't know, when I was growing up doing my Pepa, I had to make sure that the pronunciation of the Samoan words were on point. And I know that back in the days, the salulima came in handy every time Loku Kameke came around. And a massive shout out to my late Auntie Pea, who she made sure, I tell you, Claudia, it's such an important part. And I think that's why I'm confident when I'm speaking as well, because you stand up before, like, I think our church holds about 200 to 300 people, and this is normal every October when it comes around. And this is us doing dance performances, speeches, and acting. So maybe I can show a snippet through to Claudia later on, as soon as we come closer to October, of some of our events, that you'll see my acting skills come out. But sorry, Sonny, are there any promotions that we can take part in to assist during White Sunday?
Well, the best gift would be to work with Pacific 40 on getting one of those vouchers. We do have retailers in Samoa. You could help your loved one in Samoa by purchasing a voucher for them to buy food, clothes, whatever the latest fashion is, to treat your relatives and their kids in Samoa. So that's probably the best way. And also treat them perhaps to a weekend, or maybe after, or maybe during the Monday, because Monday is a public holiday. Talking about the Monday immediately after the Sunday, the White Sunday celebration. So that'll be a holiday, and that's you can treat them to to an afternoon at one of the hotels with a voucher, Talufa hotel voucher.
That's amazing. Now, Sonny, thank you for bringing up Pacific 40, because I was actually going to mention them as well. Last week, Tuesday, you spoke a little bit about the Pacific 40 hotel voucher promotion, which is a fantastic promotion and initiative that you guys have partnered up in doing. Can you please remind us again about this wonderful, wonderful promotion?
Yes, definitely. We encourage our listeners and our viewers to please, if you have loved ones and friends in Samoa, this is another great way to support them. You don't have to send money every time. You could just hop onto pacific40.com and then, proceed to purchase whatever amount vouchers you wish to buy for your loved ones. And then the system will automatically generate all the receipt numbers and all the details that will be sent to your relative in Samoa. All you have to do is put in their cell phone number and the name of the intended recipient, and also, of course, your details, which include your name and your phone number, to enable the transaction to go through. So you can pay using a credit or a debit card, and also you can utilize the Polipay payment system. But it's pretty straightforward. It's not a 9 to 5 service. It's a 24/7 hour. It's a 24/7 service. So anytime you wish, yes, you can just hop on to Pacific 40, make the purchase, and also don't forget Pacific 40 pacific40.com/hotels. That's where the list of hotels that you can buy vouchers for and send to your loved ones and relatives in Samoa. Treat them over the weekend. And of course, even though Father's Day had passed in Samoa, we still have Father's Day here coming up this Sunday. So something to,
There we go.
Father's Day.
I know, talking about Father's Day though, I think a lot of people would like to link it back to Samoa. So if you want to celebrate Father's Day in New Zealand and link it back to Samoa, you already know, go through to Pacific 40 Talofa voucher and treat your dad there in Samoa with this awesome initiative that the team have put through. But we've got a competition happening, an internal competition happening here for Blue Wave. Last week we had the cook-off and we showed a few images from the Samoa Tourism Authority Facebook page, and then today we saw a post that went up and it said something like this: sipping on a cold refreshing cocktail after a long day is much better when accompanied by great atmosphere, great food, and an amazing view. That's life. Beautiful Samoa, visit Samoa, paradise vacation. And it was the perfect picture and the perfect post that went up a few moments ago that we thought, that's right, we're gonna drop the information for our internal competition that's happening every week on lockdown here at Blue Wave. So if you are watching, please vote this Thursday for your favorite beverage that the Blue Wave team will be presenting on Thursday. So there we have it. We have just posted that photo of beautiful Samoa. So don't forget our Father's Day competition. We've got a health competition that's coming up, and we've also got our Father's Day competition. Was there anything you wanted to finish the show off with, Sonny, Whamulimole?
Yes, Whamulimole lava. I'd just like to take this opportunity to, once again remind everyone to please hop on to our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Samoa Tourism. Hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget we are also on Instagram and of course Facebook. If you haven't, please what they say, smash that like and follow button.
Oh yeah.
And we can't wait to be in touch with you once again.
No, we can't wait. But that's it for us here at Claudia. Did you have anything that you wanted to share before we head out?
No, I'm just going to say thank you so much, Sonny, for joining us again today and for keeping my Samoa travel dream alive and burning very, very, very big. So thank you so much. And we can't wait to see you again next Tuesday.
Yeah, no, we can't wait. Thank you for Sonny, for coming through. We know that your time is very precious, so thank you so much. To all of our viewers, thank you so much. You can now find us on Spotify and iTunes, so thank you for your love and support, and also to all of our sponsors. That's it. Stay in your bubble if you are in New Zealand, and stay safe, everyone. God bless. That's us. See you tomorrow. Bye.
O le whaamama awenga le nei ma le Pacific Easy, mo au tupe whaamumoli Samoa, a o tapuni ai ofisa mo le whaava yaso. Whaonga nei lolna wa unanga forward ta ua, o le direct transfer. A whai wa yesa o membership card ma e whaonga ina le internet banking, o le matua i whaingo fia lava. Na o le tipose mai lava lau se leni mato account, o le whaatino leo la foina o lau se leni mo a inga I Samoa. E ia inga I tahu na whaamalia mo nisi whaamatalanga I le nei au unanga fo. Wala au le telefoni o walu se lau o tasi o nono, po le lua fitu ono fitu iwa fitu wha. Pe text mai fo ilo suafa I le valu tolu o.
Squad, baby. Rex, J Sands.
Let's go.
Oh, say I'm a say you are complete to me, I get you. By the way that you move and the way that you smile. Say, oh my Dorima, baby, you be giving your hand, I'll take you anywhere. You give me something that I never had. Cause you care, but about to me and the family. Say, why you waiting for me to talk to you? Yeah, I'ma listen what y'all say. Yeah, don't move in and come here. Yeah, they on the nail, to dirty wine, girl, dirty wine. Yeah, say, tama in and not the pipe, get out, say,